Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, March 12th, 2018. Despite our time shift here in California, I managed to somehow get to the date and start time right this week. So welcome to everyone. Thanks for joining us. Let us get started. Friends of Mozilla for this week. I'm going to bump up that font size for everyone's eyes. Friends of Mozilla for this week. Big thanks to tech speakers Yuli, Flocky, Miguel, and Ram, who gave tech talks and workshops last week in Spain, Iceland, Venezuela, and India. Thank you for going out and talking about all wonderful things Mozilla. And thank you to MO reviewers E. Roseman, BJ, Erbison, Mark II Tech M, Exulmis, Happy-Ferret, Et Chung, and Sylvan for reviewing 5+ extensions last week. Thanks for helping us keep up with all the add-ons. Gonna refresh, because people love to jump on the agenda at the last moment. Upcoming events for this week. Tomorrow, that's the March 13th, we have the Web Extensions API's triage. This meeting actually may have shifted for you, as we said. Daylight savings time has begun in the United States, and does not begin at the same time as it does in other places that observe it, let alone places that don't observe it at all. So please check your calendars for sliding meetings. This is for people who are interested about extending the capabilities of the Web Extensions APIs. It's a triage meeting that happens on Tuesday. You can click the link. For more information, that starts at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. There's also going to be a 2018 Internet Health Report preview and game show that is launching officially on March 20th, but there's a sneak peek you can check out, and that is at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and that is it starts streaming live on Air Mozilla and or in some Mozilla offices, and you can see where you can participate. And I believe there is, yes, in fact, a link with more information. On Wednesday, we have the add-ons community meeting at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. You can hop over potentially to the Sumo community meeting at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I know it does not appear on this calendar, but also on Tuesday, Firefox 59 ships. So we should, I think Asa will have more to say about that a little bit later. On Thursday, we have Sumo Day for Firefox 59. Our support infrastructure is largely volunteer-based, and we would love for you to help us participate. If you would like to support users who are running into issues with Firefox 59 and assist with that process, there's a place you can sign up, and you can actually be part of our support team this week. And additionally, there is a brown bag on Thursday for Europe's General Data Protection Regulation and Mozilla Why, Who, and What, the GDPR. Perhaps you've heard of it, perhaps you've not. It affects how organizations who handle Europeans' data handle Europeans' data. And there is a call that we have organized to where you can learn a little bit more about how that affects us and what sorts of things we can expect as this regulation rolls out. I believe that is, does it say? Don't know 100% say what time, or I guess it's on Thursday. I'm not sure what time it is. I think maybe if you click through to the Mozilla event, you can see the scheduling there. On Friday, we have our social support meeting for the people who are on the social media channels helping out with Firefox 59, and it is Sumo Day, so show up to the forums. Yes, I can. 10
a.m. on Thursday Pacific time. Sorry.
No worries. Thank you very much. 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Thursday. And on Friday, we also have Sumo Day, where you can be around in our support forums, etc. Then I believe that is all of the events for the calendar this week. So let us take a look at our speakers. First up, we have Caitlin Nyman here in Mountain View to talk about the Quantum Extensions Challenge. And I have your slides right here.
Fabulous, thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin Nyman. I'm the Add-ons Community Manager here at Mozilla. So with Firefox 57 that was released in November, we fully transitioned to the Web Extensions API as our framework for building browser extensions. And now that with the upcoming release of Firefox 59 and Firefox 60, we have improved support for tab management, dynamic themes, sidebars, and a lot more. So we're actually now looking for the best new or newly ported extensions that will push the Web Extensions API to the limits. To kind of welcome in this new era, we are launching the Firefox Quantum Extensions Challenge, which will be opening on March 15th and closing on April 15th. In this challenge, we are going to be looking for developers to submit up to 3 extensions in the following categories: games and entertainment, dynamic themes, and best tab organizer or tab manager. Our panel of judges listed here will be adjudicating and deciding on the best 3 to 5 extensions in each category, and then we'll be opening up voting to the wider community to vote for the winners in each category. Category winners will receive an iPad Pro that's pretty souped up and sweet, and our runners-up will receive an Amazon gift card for $250 US. Also, we'll be promoting our winners with the Firefox 60 release. So we're hoping to be able to boost user. We're looking to make sure that users know about these awesome extensions and hopefully drive some downloads to that. So you can find out more information, including our official rules, on extensionschallenge.com. As a quick note, we are not accepting submissions until Thursday, March 15th. Also, this is only for our wonderful community of add-on developers, so unfortunately Mozilla staff can't apply or can't submit to the extension challenge. However, if you work with any add-on developer communities, please share this information with them. All right, and that's it. Thanks, everybody, and good luck.
Thanks, Caitlin. All right, and close that animation just to save everyone on video. And next we have Asa with the Firefox roadmap update.
Thank you, Poch. Firefox 59 ships tomorrow. It's an exciting week. Some of the key updates coming in Firefox 59, my favorite, so I put it first: an option to stop websites from asking you to send notifications or access your device's camera, microphone, and location. This is a global off switch for each of those permissions, so you don't have to say no at every site that prompts you if you never want to offer up that permission. Also, users will be able to choose in options whether search suggestions or history suggestions show up first in the autocomplete list. Activity Stream is faster and now has drag and drop support for top sites. Screenshots has a copy to clipboard button. We've added off the main thread paint on Mac to improve main thread responsiveness. This brings Mac up to parity with Windows, which shipped that feature in the last release. And we've also added another cool feature called Race Cache with the network that should improve page loading time by helping you get the fastest resource available, whether it's from your disk or from the network. Firefox 59 tomorrow. Everyone be sure to update and tell your friends. Thanks.
Very cool. Thanks, Asa. I love the idea that bytes can fly in over the network faster than the spinning metal in your computer can serve them to you, but I know it is true for a lot of our users, so that should be awesome. And we've got Mike Capley, also here in Mountain View, to talk about Firefox Enterprise stuff. You do not have any visual aids, correct? No. Cool.
So, just me. At the All Hands in Austin, Dave Camp announced that we were going to work on Enterprise in 2018, and I'm excited to announce that Firefox 60 Beta is going to be the first release that's going to contain some of the fruits of that effort. So you might wonder, what does that mean that we're doing Enterprise? One of the things that companies tend to do is have policies so that employees have things that they can or can't do within their company. And we've implemented a generic policy manager inside of Firefox that does that using JSON files, and it also supports Windows Group Policy. Windows Group Policy is a feature that was first requested in Firefox in 2004. So 13 years later, we are implementing a feature that people have requested. And even Microsoft has mentioned that they're excited that we're finally doing group policy. So that's kind of cool. No, they did. So we're going to be doing some marketing around this week. We've already gotten a little bit of press, so I'm excited to see what the future holds for this feature. I want to extend a special thank you to Felipe Gomez and Kirk Stuber, who actually did most of the coding around this, and also tons of other people in making this happen. Shell, Roman, David Durr, Sylvester, and especially Kevin Needham, who has kept the candle burning for Enterprise within Mozilla for many, many years. This is something that I personally have been wanting to happen for, honestly, my entire career. So long before Mozilla. So I'm excited to finally see this happen. And Asa, this is for what you said 10 years ago. We're doing it. So thanks, y'all.
All right. And speaking of Enterprise, our Enterprise Solutions Architect, Michael Van Cleek, is next with the Weekly Minute. Hello.
Hey, Potch. Welcome back from South by. Yes, it's Michael Van Cleek here at the weekly updates from Mozilla IT on the things that we're doing to empower all of Mozilla in our mission to keep the web a global public resource, open and accessible to all. This week, I just have one thing that's kind of special to me. It's one of the programs I run. This Friday, March 16th at 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time, I will be hosting the IT Brown Bags Lightning Talks edition. It's our first of our quarterly Lightning Talks. We'll be doing this every 3 months throughout the year. We broadcast live at 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time. I'll need to change the S there on Air Mozilla and in the Brown Bags video channel. And the sessions are archived at the link here in the Airmo IT operations channel. This week for the Lightning Talks, we have 5 hot topics. LastPass, 1Password, the Enterprise City Map, which I'll be presenting, how to identify a switch port, and the mock. That's quite a Mozilla buffet, so come join the feast this Friday. Questions and conversations about the Brown Bags are held in our Discourse channel and in the IT Brown Bag Slack channel. So I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Thanks.
Groovy. Thanks, Michael. All right, and we're kicking it over to Jess, who is, I believe, coming to us remotely, talking about the ARC call. Hello.
San Francisco.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh,
it's Jessica.
Yep.
Wow, that's loud. Hi, I'm here to just remind everybody that there's an ARC analyst and researcher community call tomorrow morning. We're going to do a quick call for 25 minutes so people can hear the report out of the Internet Health Report. And also, I wanted to let people know that although it seems really early because it's only mid-March, we have 3 vendors coming up for renewal in June. So now is a great time if you want me to review some vendors and help you think about what kind of external researchers and support you might need. This is a great time to contact me and let me know how I can help you. That's it.
Thanks, Jess. I'm going to do this. Oh, did I completely skip you, Azita? Or you somehow got bumped off the schedule? I'm so sorry. But we do have, come on up, Awesome. We have a Zeta here in Mountain View with the Emerging Technologies update. Sometimes the wiki shuffle, things get slipped, but
sorry.
No worries.
Oh, you have it up. Okay.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Azita from ET doing the update for the headlines this week. Have your fast and easy to. So our Nick Fitzgerald published a new article, Speed Without Wizardly. It's a fascinating read, deeply geeky, but you should take a look. It talks about how Rust and WebAssembly can outperform JavaScript, and you can do it with far less effort than it would to do optimization in JavaScript. So he has examples of real-world optimization with straightforward benefits that you get from Rust and WebAssembly. Mozilla at FOSDEM. FOSDEM has been a flagship gathering for free and open source developers since 2000. At the last month conference, Mozilla had a strong presence. There are over 15 presentations on topics such as Firefox Quantum, faster JavaScript, deep speech, common voice, many more that you can go and click on the videos and watch them on the YouTube channels, and the link is there. The last update is on WebVR on macOS. Firefox 60 is scheduled to go into beta this week. It's going to have support for WebVR on macOS. And this is our first release channel version of it. WebVR macOS is based on an open source VR, and it is supported at the moment for HTC Vive. Thank you.
Thank you about that. Sorry about the schedule shuffling. John, I believe you are actually next. Ignore what the wiki says. How's it going with Test Pilot?
It's going good. I'm going to attempt to do a live demo of 4 different projects at the same time. So let me share my Firefox. Okay, so starting with screenshots, this is an overview of every screenshot that's been taken since Firefox 56 launch, when we officially launched. We have just passed the 67.5 million screenshots taken mark. And to celebrate that number, we've added annotations, which is new to any shot that you save to screenshots. You can click this little button, and then you can draw on your shot. That dip there is where Quantum shipped, and we got buried behind the hamburger menu. But you'll notice for 2018, we've been trending upward all year, so we're actually quite happy. There's a blog post coming out about the breakdown of how all this works probably on Wednesday or thereabouts on our blog. So that's screenshots, annotations shipped last week. Started as an outreachy intern summer project, so we're very, very happy to see this live. I'll go and hit save. Next thing that we're working on is notes. We are about to land multi-note support. This is a demo of multi-notes running in my browser on a pre-release build. This has been the #1 most requested feature for the life of the notes experiment, so we're happy to be landing that soon. Another experiment we got going on for Q2 is sidebar tabs experiment. So unlike Tab Center, this one actually lets you open tabs in the sidebar so that I can go to any tab and have a little reduced view. This is not a mobile responsive site yet, but we do use a mobile request header so that if you go to Twitter or GitHub or Wikipedia or whatever, it actually will render out correctly. But this is actually the last experiment that I wanted to demo, which is the theming experiment that we're working on for Q2 as well. This uses the awesome new theming API that is growing every release. There's now about 15 different things you can do, and we're doing about 6 of them right now. Hard to keep up. But basically what this lets you do is live edit themes in Firefox. So if I want a dark theme, I can have a dark theme. If I want a blue theme, I can have a blue theme. If I want to add cool textures to the background, I can add cool textures to the background. And then I could, this is running locally on my machine right now, but I could take this URL, copy it, share it to any one of you, and you could have the exact same amazing blue polka dotted theme in your Firefox. And so this will be launching in Q2 and test pilot. There's a great blog post from Les Orchard about sort of the technical implementation of this on the test pilot blog, which is the URL I want to share. It's medium.com/firefox-test-pilot. And there's going to be a bunch of new content there this week. And like I said, the theming and sidebar tabs experiment will be coming out in Q2. Exact release date TBD. But they're available now in pre-release builds from GitHub and things like that. So just wanted to share that, and I'll give it back to you, Patch. Thanks.
Awesome. Very cool stuff. The tech demo god smiled upon you. All right, and I think those are the end of our speakers. Make sure nothing else got lost. And with that, we do have an introduction in San Francisco before we do our final big introduction here. I don't know if they are podium adjacent.
Hi, I'm Erica Terry Derrick, comms lead here at Mozilla, and I am thrilled to welcome back a former Mozillian who's been working with us as a contractor for the past several months, Justin O'Kelly. He is returning to Mozilla full-time and will be on the PR and comms team helping to support exec comms, and I know any of you who've worked with him in the past will share my excitement. So, Justin.
He also looks great in a superhero suit. I have it on good authority. And next we have quite a few new hires here.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Gray. I am in the Workplace Resources WPR department supporting cultural onboarding for new hires. Yes, cultural onboarding, not just new hire onboarding. A little bit about why, how, what makes us unique as a culture at Mozilla. This week we have 24 of our newest Mozillians here with us. You will see that their makeup varies across the organization. We've got 9 engineers, 4 folks in marketing, 3 Pocketeers are joining us this week, 3 people, 2 in IT, 2 in research, and 1 in finance. You will have the opportunity, and we encourage you to come by and meet them. They'll be in the Commons between now and noon for lunch. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they will have their graduation mixer here in the MB Commons. Those folks that are in San Francisco, you'll note on Wednesday, we'll get the chance to meet them also around 11:45. So come by, say hi. If everyone that's in the new hire cultural onboarding class would stand so you can see their eyes and see that this is the name tag you'll be able to recognize them by. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, you've been a wonderful source of applause locally here in Mountain View. We genuinely appreciate it. And with that, we are all wrapped up for this week. Hello to everyone who's in town for the onboarding. Hello to everyone who's online everywhere else. And I hope you have a fantastic week and keep on rocking the free web. See ya.